Hello, and welcome back to Dark Souls. When I last left off, we were in Anor Londo, and I was planning on actually going and trying to fight and defeat Seath this time. So we will see if I can actually do that this time, because I'm not sure whether this is going to be one part or it might be multiple parts, because if I can get Seath first or second try, I should be able to do this in one part. Right, this guy is going to try and attack me, but I'm just going to run past him, because that is the easiest way to do it. Right, now for this bit. Not looking forward to this bit can be a bit of a pain. But, yeah, there's one of these boar guys. Well, not really a guy, but there's one of these boars. But this one, he doesn't have the same weakness that the other one has, so I'm not sure what you're I'm not sure if there's actually like an effective tactic that you're meant to use against these, because the tactic that I use is to run past them. And yes, there is a bonfire there, but can't exactly use it right now. You can, if you really want to, just sort of get them trapped, because they won't be able to step on this lift, as you can see there. And you can just get them trapped and then hit them again and again, but it does take a while because they're very heavily armoured. But once you're here and you come up this lift, you're going to be wanting to be quite cautious here, because there are a lot more enemies than you think there are. And even when you think you can see all of them, like, just one more will always fucking show up out of somewhere. I'm really not doing too well at the start here. Right, it's a bit better. Okay, so these guys, these crystal foot soldiers, or whatever they are, they can be quite annoying in large groups. Especially when you've got one who's an archer who's just constantly firing arrows at you while you're trying to take all the others out. And as if that wasn't bad enough, you also get... Oh my god, see what I mean? There's always just one just lurking around, ready to just attack you. But yeah, as if that wasn't bad enough, you've also got that, I can't remember what his name is now, Channeler, that's the one. You've also got a Channeler who is firing stuff at you, and he will be able to buff these guys, so you've got to watch out for that as well. Once you've taken as many out as you think you can, there you go, this guy's going to come after us. You got to watch out when they've got that aura around them, because that means that they have been buffed by the Channeler, which means that they will do quite a lot of damage if they hit you then. But what I would like to do is I would like to be able to try and take this Channeler out and not fuck up like that. Oh fuck, I'm dead if something hits me now. Fucking run, run, run. Fuck, that was close. Right, at least I took the Channeler out, because actually I'm not sure whether they do respawn in this area. They might actually respawn, but got rid of him for now. But there will be this guy over here. I think only if you have the DLC though. So if you're playing on console and don't have the DLC. But yeah, once you kill him you'll get a broken pendant, provided you've done the other thing with what's her name? Princess Dusk of Ulasil. If you've done that part of the quest in Darkroot Basin, then killing that guy will drop a broken pendant. And that is the next step to getting into the DLC. There is only one thing left to do to get... Oh my god, that archer is doing so much fucking damage to me every time he hits me. Oh, Every time I come here I forget just how much I actually hated the Duke's Archives. But anyway. Trying to talk as well is not exactly helping lots. Right, there is another archer up to the left, so I'll just take him out. But yeah, that is the final thing you need to access the DLC. You just need to go back to Darkroot Basin and there will be a portal that will have appeared, and approaching and examining the portal will take you to the DLC. And I think that's probably going to be the next thing I do after I've beaten Seath, is I'm going to go back and I'm going to go and do all the DLC stuff. So that should be fun. I can't remember if there's chests around here. There are. It's not a mimic. Twinkling Titanite. I think I've got everything upgraded, haven't I? Oh, I haven't fully upgraded my Silver Knight shield. I haven't got everything upgraded then. Never mind. How much Twinkling Titanite have I actually got then? 3. Right, go around this way. And let's see if there's a chest down this end. Oh, there's actually two guys. Why do I get the feeling that there's another guy just here? Yeah. Because there is. Can't seem to get the backstab on them. I'm fairly certain you can backstab them. I just can't seem to get the position right at the moment. But yeah, take that guy out. Oh, another Twinkling Titanite. I think I'm only a couple short of being able to fully upgrade my Silver Knight shield now then. Right. Let's lure these guys into both attacking. There we go, got the backstab. Does that one hit him? It has. Okay, get the other backstab. Awesome. Okay. Nearly complete with phase 1 of the Duke's Archives. Oh, this is a mimic. No, it's a dead mimic. Crystal Knight Shield. Crystal stuff is basically, if I take a look at this Knight Shield that I just got then, where is it? Yeah, crystal stuff is basically just another way of ascending items, so you can make fire, you can make lightning and that sort of thing, and you can make crystal. And crystal makes it really good. It makes like weapons do loads of damage. The issue is they have really low durability and they can't be repaired. So that is the that is definitely the downside to how insanely powerful the crystal weapons can be. Now, as you come up this lift and you come down this way, there will be a guy who will attack us. Here we go, if I can just lure him out into the open. That'd be great. Right. Fight him here. Did that one hit him, that riposte? It did indeed. Now I can't remember if he drops anything. He might do. There's no guaranteed drop. Right. I believe there is a crystal lizard up here. And if I can catch it and kill it, then that would get me... that would get me... 1 second. My phone appears to be ringing. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. So I got the crystal lizard, so now I should have 6 Twinkling Titanite, which is enough once I get to a bonfire to get my stuff upgraded. Wait, do I actually own the smith box? I do. I couldn't remember. It's been a little while since I've played this. Now, here we go. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on... why was I still wearing the rusted iron ring, really? I'm going to put on the Rare Ring of Sacrifice. Now what the Rare Ring of Sacrifice does is if you die, you keep humanity, which I don't have at the moment. I mean, it'll keep the 2 soft humanity. I'm not actually human, but it'll keep you human if you die. But it'll also do... you also keep all your souls as well. And it'll also do this not only if you just die, but if you die by curse. Which is really useful because when I step through this door, I enter a boss fight with Seath the Scaleless. The issue is, he is invincible at the moment. So I have to die in this boss fight. And yeah, he has attacks, and those attacks not only do they do damage, but they can also do chaos. So it's a good idea to have the rare Ring of Sacrifice, because you might just die normally, which is fine if you've got a Ring of Sacrifice, but if you die by chaos, you still get chaosed. I'm not going to die by chaos, I'm just going to die normally. So I could have got away with just the Ring of Sacrifice there, but the rare Ring of Sacrifice is just a bit of a safety net. But as you will see now, because I use that ring once it loads, I will have kept all my souls, but I will not actually load from the bonfire I rested at last. I will actually be teleported to a new bonfire. Here we go. So I've kept all my souls and I kept my 2 soft humanity. The only issue is my rare Ring of Sacrifice is now broken. I would appreciate it if that message to go away, so I could actually bring up my equipment. So that's gone now. I have no rare Ring of Sacrifice, so what I'm going to instead do is... what do I want to put on? What ring do I want to put on? Mid-rolling. Mid-rolling's perfectly fine. I'll put the wolf ring on, I think, and boost my poise. So you actually get taken to this bonfire when you die to Seath, and you will find that you can't actually warp from this bonfire. So you're stuck here until you complete this area. What do I want to increase here? What do I want to increase here? Strength. Let's just put 1 in strength. Why not? So yeah, don't enter this bit of the game until you're ready to... I just realised I could have completely... oh no, I've still got enough souls. It's only 2,000. For some reason I had it in my head that it was 5,000. But there we go. I got my shield up to +5. But yeah, don't come down this part unless you're prepared to be going through the entire... this entire area. I say this entire area, it's just this next section. Once you beat this next section, you can access another bonfire that you can warp to and fro. And yeah, but much like the Painted World, there is an area here where you're basically locked in until you complete. Well, these guys, entirely optional, but I like to take them out, because why not? I'm not sure if there's actually any benefit to taking them out. But this door's locked, so we're locked in here. Fortunately, this guy, I think he has 1 HP, just so that you can kill him with anything, and he will drop dead next to the door, and you can get the cell key door, and you're out. And when you come out, this cutscene will play. And it will start playing this... I suppose it's music in a way, it's a noise. And that basically means that these guys will start attacking. Right, there's also going to be these serpents who are going to just try and run past, but I'm going to kill them because I can. And I would only have to kill them later anyway. Damn it, he's getting away, he's getting away. I don't want them to get away, because if they get up there, it makes it harder to kill them when I do actually have to kill them. Oh well, I weaken them, so as long as I don't use a bonfire and gold. But anyway, you start making your way down this stairway. And there we go. And see these things now, Pisakas, I believe they're called. And these are actually humans. Or were, at least at one point. Not anymore. I can one hit them two-handed, that's good. I can just keep away from them and take care of them quite easily. These are pretty good for farming humanity, I believe, as well, because they do drop humanity. And they're not too difficult to kill. Now I've taken them out. Let's open this door and deal with this guy. Get my shield back out, actually. Come on. Come away from that door so I can get around your back and stab you. There we go. I can't remember what's behind all these doors, but I just know there's extra stuff, I think. Apparently not in that one. Oh well. Now, is this the one that has the... Yeah, that one needs another key. Are there any more Pisakas coming? There are a couple more down there. And then there's 4 there. Okay. Just take you out. Damn it. I was hoping to be able to take the other guy out before you attacked me, but apparently not. Down to 7 Estus now. It's not brilliant. I would have liked more at this point. Especially since there's a particularly annoying part coming up. But there we go, you drop down through that way and you get the other key. Right. Okay, let's take this out. And then there's another one down. Oh. God, he was hidden by the other one dying and didn't even notice. You know what, I'll open that door on the way back up because I'm going to have to come back up this path anyway, so we'll deal with that then. Right, how many Pisakas are left? 4. Okay. Let's see how many I can get on their own. Come on. Over here. Yeah, that's the one. You know you want to come over here and... Ooh. Damn it. I forgot they had a range attack. Right. 2 down. 2 to go. Well, technically not 2 to go, but we'll see in a moment why it doesn't matter. But there we go. Right. There are actually 2 more here. But these ones are completely passive and will not attack you. See? They actually also have more health than the regulars. But killing them drops miracles, bountiful sunlight, and soothing sunlight. I'm sure there's some interesting lore about that I've not looked at, so let's have a look. Soothing sunlight. Special miracle granted to the maidens of Guinevere. And same again, so presumably that means that those 2 Pisakas were maidens of Guinevere that got made into Pisakas. Because as I said, they were all humans that Seath experimented upon trying to find immortality. Now if I can just get this guy to aggro and then drop down the ladder again. And there we go. It's exactly what I wanted. Are you dead? You are dead. Brilliant. I'll pick that item up in a minute. This bit can be annoying, but generally you can just cheese it a bit doing this. Just got to watch out for that mage that's also here. But now that I've aggroed this other guy, I can just climb down the ladder again. And he will drop down. Oh, it's the mage first. Oh, broke my poise because he landed on top of me. Right, you're dead. Oh, I got a couple more Man Serpent Greatswords. Already got and used one of them. That was the one I made divine, I believe, for the Tomb of the Giants. Or the Catacombs, more accurately. But now we can turn this off. And if you turn this off before killing all the Pisakas will all return to the area that's just underneath where I am now. But we get the key that allows us to get out of here, that's the most important thing. But yeah, all the Pisakas will return to the area that's just underneath where I am now, and you can just walk right by them. But I find it fairly easy to just take them out as you're coming down. But if you're having problems with them, you can try running past them and getting up there and pulling that switch. Maybe. But anyway, that's this area done. Nearly. There's just one more bit of the Duke's Archives to do, and then once I've done that, we can move on from here. And that will take us to the next area, which is the Crystal Cave. Or is it Cavern? It's Crystal something. Right, is there any enemies in here? No. Just a large soul of a brave warrior. Okay, so back all the way up here. How the hell did you get to that item down there? I don't even know. I have no idea. But yeah, up here there are now 2 man serpents, which is annoying. Because there's a very narrow ledge up here with a closed door. Right, okay, there we go, they're coming down now. That's all I wanted, really. Right, you're dead, and you're also dead. What? What the hell hit me? I don't even know if I took any damage, but I definitely got staggered. Could have sworn he was dead when I got hit then. But anyway. Climbing up this ladder allows you to open up this door. And this door takes us back to... Ah, no it doesn't, not just yet. Have to go around this area first, and yeah. Always guys hiding around corners. Like every corner in this area has got a guy hiding behind it. What's this guy dropped? Damn it. I was too focused on mashing A to get rid of the message that I didn't even notice what he dropped. Right, there's another guy hiding around the corner here. There we go. But if I just go past the corner quickly, I can take them out. Gonna have another Estus. Because I could do with another Estus at that point. Right, here we go. Annoying area of this game, Mark 2. Right, kill that channeler. And then continue down this path. Is there an enemy down there? There is. Oh god, there's also these guys shooting arrows at me. This is just really... There's just enemies everywhere, and the channelers who buff the enemies that are everywhere. This is just an awkward area of the game. But if I take these out... Okay. Oh god, where the hell did you come from? Like, I really just... Where did you come from? Anyway. All the way along here there should be another chest. No, there isn't. I'm completely forgetting that there's no chest there. I thought there was just a chest on the edge of all of those, but apparently not. Okay. Now, yep, there is a guy here. I'll take him out. No item that way. Where did you come from? I did not see you. Never mind, because you're dead now anyway. Right. Now is a little puzzle. When I say little puzzle, I do really mean like a little puzzle. It's really nothing complex. But it involves using these stairs to get around. You can move them. And there we go. There's another archer here. Now here's the bit where I could fuck up quite badly. So, I just want to mentally prepare for this bit. But basically there's a channeler across the way. And I want to take out this archer before I take out the channeler, so it means that I have to get fortunate with these pillars blocking the channeler's attacks, which I have done. Now what I have to do is I'm going to wait for him to attack and then jump down here. Damn it. Right. Run up, attack, attack, come on, kill, yes. Brilliant. Sometimes he starts doing his little teleport away thing, and that can be annoying because then what you have to do is you have to flick this switch and then avoid his attacks while this is turning around, because he will teleport over to this ledge here. But once you've dealt with the channeler, you'll have to spin this round anyway, because the area you want to go is down here, and the only way to get to here is to spin that staircase around. Now there is this guy, and if I had ranged attacks I could try and deal with him, but I don't, so I'm just going to avoid him by dropping down here. Then what you want to do is you want to flick this, you want to pull this lever, watching out for that guy still firing arrows at me, and that will take you to this area. And there are guys around here, but they're not too much of a problem, so just keep moving and you should be fine. And there we go, there's a bonfire, and I'm going to reverse hollowing now because I want to kindle this bonfire, because this is going to be the bonfire that we use for Seath. But there is a little way to go before you actually get to Seath. And you know what, screw it. I'm sure I've got plenty of humanity. I have got plenty of humanity. I'm going to kindle twice, because I can. So I have 15 Estus to go and deal with Seath. Seath's not even difficult. The issue is getting to Seath without fucking up and using all your Estus up. But, is this an actual chest? It is, right. Chest in here, with a blue Titanite chunk in. I'm not even sure what that's used for upgrading. I assume it's enchanted items, but I can't even remember. But in here, if I just walk around this side instead, there are a couple of chests. There's this one here, which has the crystal ember in, which allows you to then make crystal weapons. And there's this chest, which is a mimic. So let's kill it. There we go, dead. Okay, what did he have? An enchanted falchion. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I always used to say falchion, and then I'm sure someone corrected me, and I think it's falchion is the actual pronunciation. But once you pull that lever, you can come down here, and there'll be this guy, and he blocked my attack. Damn him. I'll just break his poise then by constantly attacking until he dies. And then you can come out here. And this is a big area. I say a big area, it's a fairly big area, and there are lots of these crystal golems around, and you can go around and you can take them all out, and there's items around here. And you can have fun doing that. But to be honest, it's very easy to run past them, and I find it much easier to do so. And I can't really be bothered going past all these crystal golems and dealing with them all. But what you want to do is you want to run down this big crystal ramp here. It's the crystal cave. I wasn't sure whether it was cave or cavern, it is just cave. And then there's going to be this golem here. What I want to do is I want to have him run up so I can roll past and get past him. Okay. Now there is a really awkward part coming up, which I'm not looking forward to because it can very easily go very wrong. And I would really prefer it if it didn't go very wrong and I didn't have to do this part multiple times. But anyway. Notable thing here is there are invisible paths. Now you can look at where these little crystal flakes, I imagine they are. There's this message here, which is the developer message, which tells you that there's a path here. And you can use those crystal flakes to see where the path is, and then you can just run down. Now this pit, this guy doesn't respawn, so if you kill him once, that's golden. The only issue is, he's really awkward to kill because he has knockback, and that means that he can knock you off the edge very easily, because he will knock you back even if you're blocking. So I have to be very careful here not to fall off the edge, because I would like to just kill him so I don't have to deal with him again. And I like these backed up because that means I've got more space to work with. But as long as you keep hitting him just like this, easy enough. He'll be dead soon. One more hit. There we go. Heal up, and we don't have to deal with him again. So that was the awkward bit, because you can quite easily slide off these platforms if you're not paying attention. Now there is another one down there. There's another crystal golem down there. and you can get that item that he's guarding, but I never bother. Because, again, for the same reason that first one was frustrating, that second one is also frustrating, but the second one is pretty much optional. I mean, the first one you can just run past, but I prefer to just deal with him so that if I have to run past successive times, he's not there. Now, once you run down that bit, you get to this area. In this area you can do a couple of different ways. The way I like to do it is to get a bow out and some arrows. I've only got 10 arrows, so this is going to have to be good. Basically what I want to do is I want to aggro these one at a time, if possible. And these are basically just giant clam things. But they can be pretty annoying in multiple in groups. They can be pretty annoying, but they do also drop Twinkling Titanite, and that is a decent place to farm them if you don't have the DLC. Now, can I aggro just one more of these by walking a bit closer? I can. I'm not sure how many of these there are in total. But this is going to be have to be patience time, really. Just basically making sure I don't do anything stupid. I do have a failsafe plan. Should I aggro 2 or 3 of them, that'll make it much easier. No Twinkling Titanite there. But one thing you do have to be wary about is that there is one round here, hidden around this corner. So this one can pop out and catch you out if you're not expecting him to be there. Or it to be there, I suppose. No real inclination whether it's male or female. Still no Twinkling Titanite. I do like that the pearls are basically skulls in these things, though. That's a nice design. Right, it looks like there's 3 left. I can see 3. You can run past these, but the issue is these can actually get into the boss area, and that can be problematic. Now I've aggroed 2 of them here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up to here, and what I should be able to do is I should be able to at least funnel them in a single file line if they're both coming. Right, come on, one more hit on this one and he's dead. Come on, one more hit. Right, there we go, right. I would like to try and get past this clam and out into the open area where I can actually see what the fuck's going on. There we go, right. Let's take this one out. Okay, I've still got 13 Estus. That's definitely a good number for Seath. To be honest, if I had 5 Estus left, I'd be fairly confident I could do Seath. Because I think out of the 4 bosses that you have to do, out of the 4 ones you have to do to get the Lord Souls, Seath, Nito, Bed of Chaos, and 4 Kings even, sorry, I believe that Seath is probably the easiest once you get his pattern down. At first he can seem incredibly terrifying and really dangerous, and he can cause you a lot of problems if you don't know what you're doing. Fortunately, I do know what I'm doing, and that is why when I die, it's going to be even more embarrassing. But as you enter here, Seath will drop down. That crystal thing is important, because that is what gives Seath his immortality. But here we go. Seath will drop down, and one thing to keep in mind is we are now facing back towards the entrance to this area, so the crystal thing we want is behind us. So I'm just going to run up, first things first, destroy this. Now this will stun Seath for a bit. If you wanted to get you can get his drop from his tail. It's really difficult to get though. You have to have a really powerful weapon, you have to hit right on the tip of his tail. But if you're focused on getting that, the best way to do it is to get Seath, to bait Seath into hitting the crystal thing himself. This is not good, because basically when the crystal thing gets hit, it stuns Seath for a bit, and if you're going to hit it himself, he'll be quite close when he hits it, and it gives you a great chance of actually hitting his tail. But you want to hit right on the tip of his tail if you're trying to do that, and the item you get is a Moonlight Greatsword, which is a great weapon for intelligence builds. If you're not going for an intelligence build, there is really no point in getting it. But basically the tactic with Seath, I haven't really got into yet, but the tactic with Seath is to stay about this distance away and wait for him to pull his head back, because then he will do a mid-range attack, and that gives you time to run in, hit him a few times, and then run back out before he does his close range attack, which can be really, really devastating because it's got quite good range. But basically you don't really want to lock on, because you want to be able to see his head, and you want to wait for his head to go back like that. I think 2 times is what I'm going to be going for in terms of hitting him. I think that's what I can afford, so I'm going to start just doing a 2-hit. But if I lock onto him, you can see there I can't see his head, so that's why you shouldn't really want to lock onto him, because you want to be able to see his head. You want to see when he pulls his head back and he's going for his attack like that. Oh god, no. No Seath. Bad Seath. Oh god, I really want to get past him now and give myself some more space because I'm right near the fucking door. Right, okay. Yeah, keep in mind, obviously, like in the first time you encounter him, you will start to be cursed if you are making contact with those crystals. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. Right, let's try and run past Seath. He should turn with me because he likes to try and protect you from getting round to his tail. That's why it can be really awkward to get his tail, and why you really want to use the tactic of getting him to stun himself by breaking the crystal. But basically, come on, do your attack where you push your head back. Come on, Seath. There we go. Come on, another couple of hits. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. He's going to do that attack. Get away from it. Okay. Come on, Seath. Head back again. There we go. Very good, Seath. You know what? I think one more hit will do it, so there we go. And yeah. Again, I think that is the easiest boss of the 4 Lord Soul bosses. And that's Seath done. So there's just 2 left. Sorry, no, there's just 1 left, actually. There is just the Witch of Izalith to kill now. But next time will not be the Witch of Izalith. The next time will actually be the DLC. So I'm going to be doing that next time. So where I want to go to the DLC is I want to go to the Undead Parish bonfire. So yeah, I will see you next time, where I will be beginning DLC, because that will definitely be multiple parts, because there is no way I'm getting through all of the DLC in one part. But I'll see you then for the start of the DLC.